What's up, everybody? It is Aki from the Benchwarmers, and we are back. We are starting a new series on NFL predictions. We'll take a few games every week and make a prediction video like this for it. Hopefully, you can leave your comments about our takes, and eventually, when the game happens, whether we are right or not. But before we get to this Week 3 matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the Washington Football Team, please like and subscribe to our channel. We are on the road to 100 subscribers, and we would greatly appreciate the support. This will allow us to get better videos like this and more out to you guys. So with that said, let's get to it. So in this matchup, let's talk about each team individually. The Washington Football Team is currently 1-1. They barely lost to the Chargers in Week 1 and barely beat the Giants in Week 2 on a bad clutch time mistake by Dexter Lawrence. Taylor Heinicke, their starting quarterback, threw for over 300 yards in his first full-time start versus an above-average defense in the Giants, and he's looking to carry it over versus a solid defense in the Bills. So we're to see how this plays out, whether he just a one-game wonder or will actually become a solid quarterback. I think that this is definitely up for grabs. But if you're looking at the other side of the football, we have the Washington Football Team defense, which has been a little bit lackluster. They're averaging, letting in about 25 points per game, which is not good for a defense that's supposed to be one of the top units in the league. Obviously, they have some great individual players like Chase Young and Montez Sweat, who will definitely be able to stop a Buffalo run game. But I think definitely there's a bit to be a bit worried about here for the Washington Football Team. They almost allowed 36 points to the Giants. If the wide receiver on the Giants hadn't dropped an open touchdown, then that would have been a 36-30 loss versus not a great offense. So that is a storyline coming into this week. But to go to the other side, the Buffalo Bills are also 1-1. They dropped an early game. They blew a lead to the Pittsburgh Steelers, but then bounced back with a dominant 35-0 victory versus the Miami Dolphins. But this was after Tua got hurt very early. So there's a bunch of things to see about this. Is their offense really doing well like they did last year? No, not really. Josh Allen has admitted himself that he did not have a good start to the season. He threw for only under 200 yards this past game and barely threw for over 200 in the first game. This is not the Josh Allen we were seeing last year. Their passing attack seems fairly weak. Versus a dominant Washington Football Team offense, will they be able to revitalize their offense? However, their defense has been looking very good. As we mentioned earlier, they did hold the Miami Dolphins to 0 points, which was definitely really cool, especially considering it is a division rivalry. And the Bills are definitely looking good. They had a massive margin of victory, and they're looking to keep it up versus the Washington Football Team. So a couple of storylines coming out of this, couple of narratives. Can Josh Allen get back on track in his passing game? I think so, but I don't think it'll happen immediately. It'll take a bit of time. However, can the Washington Football defense get back on track versus an average O-line? I think that answer might be no. I think the Washington Football Team seems to be very discrete units, and they aren't really working well as a team right now. And I don't know how they're going to be able to make up for it versus a very solid squad in the Bills, who went 13-3 last year and made it to the AFC Championship. So overall, what is the prediction for this game? We think that it's going to be very close early. I think Josh Allen might throw an early pick, or there might be an early fumble. However, as the course of the game goes on, Josh Allen and the Bills' passing offense will start to revitalize and look a bit like their 2020 self, and the Bills will start to pull away, eventually ending with a score of 28-17 in favor of the home team Bills. So that is our prediction. Leave a like, comment if you agree with us, comment even if you disagree with us. So without further ado, like and subscribe. This is the Benchwarmers, and we are signing out. See ya.